Hi, boys and girls. I would like to review two different sounds with you today, but those two sounds actually have the same song in Jolly Phonics because those two sounds are the long E sound and the OR sound. If you put two E's together, they say long E because remember, when two vowels go walking, A, E, I, O, or U, when two of them are together, the first vowel does the talking. So with EE, it says long E, just like with A is being bossy and says to I, we're going to say my name because I'm first. And then OR together make the OR sound, which is in a lot of words, but it actually is a word on its own, like this or that. And here's the picture for E or, and I believe there's a reason why they put these two sounds together. What is that a picture of? A donkey. And it reminds me of my very favorite donkey from Winnie the Pooh. What's his name? E or. So I think that might have been what they had in mind when they made this word, when they made these sounds go together. All right, so the move for E or, you're going to put your hands up and you're going to give yourself some ears and you're going to go E or, just like you're a donkey. Try it with me. E or. If you see E in your reading or writing, it's going to look just like this. Two E's put together, like in see, which is a word that we know, S-E-E. And if you see or in your writing, it's going to look just like this. O-R, or. Two little letters like in for. All right, guys, since there is a move, E or, for E and or, of course there is a song for them. So I'm going to play that song for you right now. Give me those listening ears for E or. Here it is, and there's that little cute donkey. E or.
See the donkey in its stall, E or is its call.
Try, they're going to do it one more time. Give it a try.
See the donkey in its stall, E or is its call.
And that song for E or actually sounds just like Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. I wonder if you guys noticed that. They have that same beat, that same rhythm. All right, and of course, since there is a song for E or, there is a story for E or, and this one's going to be a little bit trickier because you're going to be listening for two different sounds. And do your best. If you hear them, give me a thumb up, but if you don't, that's okay. Listen to the story. Here is the page or the pages for the E or story. And remember, when we do E or, we put our hands on our head as if we have ears, like on a donkey, and we say E or, like E, like eel, and bee, and sheep, and feet, and or, like storm, and corn, and fork, and torn. E or. All right, so here's the story for E or. An old donkey and some sheep live next to a small corn field. Lainey and Thor like to go and talk to the donkey, who is always excited to see them. He brays, that means he goes, E or, and wags his ears up and down in greeting. One August morning, the children go for a walk to see the donkey. He brays happily, E or. Thor gives the donkey a carrot. The carrot comes from my garden, says Lainey. I have carrots and sweet corn growing there. As the children talk to the donkey, big raindrops begin to fall. The children see an enormous rain cloud. Let's head home quickly, says Thor. There is a storm coming. The children ran off, waving to the donkey, who was saying, Eeyore, Eeyore. All right, so what I want us to do now is I would like us to make that Eeyore sound as we move the E-E-E's and the O-R-Ors down. Are you ready? Try the move. E, or, E, or, E, or. And try it one more time. E, or, E, or, E, or. All right, great job, guys. So now I would just like to show you the activity that you're going to be doing today so that you aren't too confused. I'm going to pop it right up here on the screen and explain what it is to you. So give me those listening ears. We are going to be working on grouping these pictures into the AI long A, OA long O, IE long I, and the EE, which says long E, and of course the OR, which is OR. And if you notice, E and OR are in the same group. Now remember, when two vowels, and these are all groups of two vowels besides the OR, when two vowels go walking, the first one does the talking. So with AI, what's the first one that's being bossy? A. So A saying to I'm first. We're going to say my name. So that will help you. AI, bossy's, A's being bossy, so says A. O's first. So O is being bossy, says to A, I'm first. So we're going to say O. We're going to say my name. So OA long O says its name, like boat and coat. And I is first. So I is being bossy. And it says E, we're going to say my name because I'm first. So IE says I. Now, sometimes when two vowels go walking, the first one doesn't do the talking, but that is very, very rare, guys. The first vowel will usually always do the talking. And for this activity, the first vowel does the talking with all of the pictures. So I'm going to tell you what these pictures are, and I'm going to say it really slowly and emphasize those long vowels, A, O, I, and E, and the one picture that has the OR sound. All right, so let's think. Paint. What vowel do you hear? Paint. A. Do you hear the A? Well, which one of these groups has A for the first letter? Because A is going to be bossy. Do you see any of these that start with the letter A? AI, does that start with A? Yes, paint goes with the AI. What about coat? Coat. Do you hear A, O, I, or E? Coat. Oh, I hear an O there. And remember, O's being bossy. So do any of these groups start with O? Coat would go with this one because out of those two vowels, O is the first one. And O says, we're going to say my name. So the other pictures are pie, queen, train, goat, tie, bee, and fork. And I really emphasized A, O, I, and E. So if you need to listen to me say them again, and if you go into the captions within the activity, you can also listen to all of these words again. And if you need someone to help you, that is A-okay. Just try your very best, all right? You guys have got this. Are you ready to rock? Ready to roll? Bye.